Come through, I'ma show you how we gon' move.
Alright, welcome back to my channel, and I'm Maisha Chanel. And if you can't tell by the title right now, we are going to do a Valentine's Day look on this red lip and this wing liner combo. And it's a neutral glam, so it's super easy. Definitely a very wearable and achievable look. So if you guys like what you see, stay tuned. And I just want to mention, just before we get into the video, that you do not need to be going out, or you don't need a date to feel good and look amazing. You can definitely do this look at home, chilling with your girls or with your significant other, and still feel like $1,000,000. So let's just jump right into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get. All right, y'all, so I wanted to show you guys basically just a really quick bomb AF. I mean, like, it's not as dramatic as the look that I'm gonna do on Thursday. I'm gonna go with more of the traditional, the pink type of look with like shimmer and stuff. This is just more of a matte eye. I feel like you could wear this if you go out, if you're with your girls. You can wear this eye look pretty much anywhere. And I added a wing, which was like always classic. I did a vote on Instagram of the look that everybody wanted to see, and I did like the pink with the glitter if they wanted to see that today, or either like the wing liner with a red lip. Can't even talk. The wing liner with the red lip had one. So we are going to jump right into this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to conceal our eyelids. I did do my eyebrows like off camera just to save time. I am going to do an updated brow routine for anybody who's interested in seeing that. So stay tuned for an updated brow routine. But I'm going to go in with the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the shade Caramel. It looks like this. I love to use just concealer as a base. It really just neutralizes the whole eyelids from any discoloration, any redness, or whatever from being seen. And I always do concealer as my base. So we're just going to start off with that. I took the concealer, I'm blending it all out, and I'm just going to go ahead and set my concealer with some translucent powder, and we are going to jump right into doing the eye. Okay, so the palette that we're going to use to create this look right here is the Patrick Starrr, the One Size palette. This is literally just to create like these type of more neutral eyes. So we're going to go in with the shade Manila Sands. It's this shade right here, and this is going to be our brow bone highlight. Usually I like to just highlight the brow bone, especially because in pictures it really gives it like a nice pop. So definitely y'all highlight your brow. Definitely y'all highlight your brow bone. It really just like makes the picture stand out so much more, and it looks on highlight. Now we're gonna go in with the shade Mango, which is pretty much this really soft like peachy color. I just like to use the shade Mango, honestly, just to kind of help everything transition nice and smooth, because I went with more of like a stark white type of color in my brow bone. You just don't want anything too drastic of color, because then it's like, okay girl, what are you doing? Yeah, it's super easy, so you should be able to keep up with it. So that's Mango. We're gonna now go in with the second color, which is gonna be Soft Serve. So Soft Serve is about here. And honestly, I don't even think now that I'm doing it, I don't think I used Mango for the other eye. They'll look exactly the same. But we're gonna go in with this shade Soft Serve and transition it all in with Soft Serve, like so. And with the color Booked, which is more of a warmer brown. So this is Booked. Booked is a lot in your crease, or like where your eye would fold, is where Booked is gonna be. And really just go really generous with Booked. Don't be afraid to get that color in, because that is what we want. So y'all, this is real time. It's literally been super easy for me to just like apply this. Doesn't take me long. Next we're gonna go in with the color Brownie, which is a deep brown. So your dark deep brown is Brownie. And Brownie, we are going to take a more dense brush like this, and you're just gonna place Brownie in your outer corner. And Brownie is just gonna be like our smokiness that we're going for. And I like to just keep on blending to my liking. Me, I love a smoky eye. I think that's gonna like forever be my style. So it just depends. Like if your eye is a lot smaller than mine, obviously you wouldn't bring it up so high like how I'm gonna bring up mine. But I do still want to see like that smokiness, so I'm gonna just do it in my outer corner. I'm gonna bring it inward some, and then I like to take just a little bit into the crease, and you guys can see like the whole smoky effect we got going on right here. Now I'm gonna actually go in with mango. This is what I use mango for. I'm like having a oh my god moment. I'm going back in with mango, and mango was my lid color. Can y'all believe this? But yeah, we're gonna put mango on our lid. We're just gonna take a flat brush. Now I would say you need a really nice flat brush that's gonna pick up the product nicely, and we are just going to place it on our lid. And I love this type of look just because it does give you like more of that eye opening kind of effect. So it's still like flirty and fun and soft, but it's still glam because we did like more of a smoky. I'll just go back in with this brush right here just to kind of blend everything out. I'll take that same dark brush that I did the darker outer corner color and just kind of like blend it all in so everything transitions nice and smooth. And yeah, that's pretty much that, guys. I'm gonna add a little bit more brown, but yeah, this is it. Super easy. If you wanted to, you could honestly leave it like this, but just to glam it up and pump everything up, I am going to go in with some liner. The Kaja Wink Stamp Liner. It looks like this. It has one side that says left eye and it has one side that says right eye. But for my actual right eye, I think I need to use my left. You basically apply it. So you're literally going to just stamp it. Hold on, I kind of stamped mine. Oh shit. I kind of see mine a little bit wrong, but like this. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. So what I found about this is it's not 100% correct, but that's why they give you the actual traditional liner, so you could kind of just even it all out like so. I had to make sure you guys could see me, but yeah, you're just gonna even it all out. This is how I do my liner, and honestly, they don't always be exactly the same. Your liner is meant to be sisters, not twins, just like your eyebrows. So I mean, just comes to terms that it may not be exactly the same, as even as possible. And then literally I feel like the trick to liner is really concealer, and any other time I would never like do my liner on camera. But yeah, I'm gonna go in now with the Patrick Starrr One Size Liner, and I'm just going to take the liner on my waterline just to kind of give it some drama. But I don't want to do black, so I like to go in with just a dark brown. And then once we get like our foundation and stuff, I'm gonna probably just smoke out the outer corner. So think about, if you are gonna go out, you definitely want your foundation and stuff to last long on your face. Or if you're gonna go somewhere and you need to wear a mask, I would definitely suggest having on a good primer. Or girl, if you just want this makeup to stay on long, okay, you need a good primer. So now I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And this primer I mainly like to focus just where I would have pores, or my skin is a little bit more on the textured side. So I really love to focus this primer right in here. This is my areas that I'm going to focus the primer in. And today's foundation of choice will be the Natasha Denona, the Transfer Matte Primer. Okay, I figured like, okay, we're going to be out. Who knows what we're going to get into. You definitely want a mattifying primer and something that is long wearing. I'm just going to take my Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush, and I'm going to start applying my foundation on my face like so. And this used to be one of my honest favorite foundations. I don't know why I stopped using it, but it's such a good foundation. And you're just going to apply it on your skin like so. Okay, so as you guys can see, the Natasha Denona foundation is super full coverage, beautiful, just how I want it to be. We're gonna go in with our concealer. So I'm gonna use the same concealer that I use to basically prime my eyes, which is the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the shade Caramel. And I'm just going to take that in like my inner corner, my outer corner like so. I love to be concealed, I love to be brightened. That is just like my whole style. And I'm gonna take it around here basically I'm just gonna add brightness back to my face because the Natasha Denona foundation is more of like my summer shade and it's a little bit too tan for me right now. So yeah, I just love concealer. Okay, you guys don't need this much concealer, but I like to have my concealer. I like to be snatched, and then I'm just gonna go in with a dampened beauty blender, and you guys are gonna just see me blend it all out and how everything just brightens up and it just will balance out your whole face. So definitely y'all take your time. So now I'm gonna go in with the Fenty bronzer, the Fenty cream bronzer in the shade chocolate. I did not set my under eye or my face yet. I just like to basically, well, this is how you should really be doing it, is continue with all your liquids and your cream products before you start to put powder on your face. So I'm just going to take this around my forehead. I'm going to put this right on the cheek left over and put it on the sides of my nose. This is like not even a super precise nose contour, but yeah, we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna take a little bit into like the brow, like that. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. This is a finishing powder. It's really not a setting powder, but right now my face is honestly not that oily. It's more like kind of drier side, so you can get away with this. Or honestly, I know I'm saying honestly a lot, sorry guys, I just really love how this just kind of has my skin looking. But I would say if it was summertime or if you live someplace that is really warm, definitely y'all set your face with a setting powder and not a finishing powder. But because it's cold and just everything I have to deal with, my skin is dry, I'm going to go in with a finishing powder. Okay, so now I'm going to just set underneath my eyes with the one size powder. Sorry I can't really show y'all, I already put it inside of here, but I'm just going to set underneath my eyes. I'm going to set my contour and just kind of let that bake. This is the shade Translucent, and I'll be honest with you, this is just like my second time using it. I did like a really big I did an IG story or an IGTV video using it, and it did come out really nice, and a lot of people do like the one size powder, so I'll keep you guys posted if I like it. But yeah, I'm just going to set underneath my eyes with the one size powder, and I'm going to go in and just kind of like carve out my nose contour. And then I'm going to put some more of the powder, and I'm just going to like cut underneath my cheekbones. Now I'm kind of nervous about this because I have, like I said, I haven't used it more than once, so I don't know how it will be for underneath, but we're gonna see it today. So I'm just gonna go in and just kind of carve out where I want to cut my contour for my cheeks. And I just hate sometimes when you have little products and you're trying to do this with a beauty blender. It's like, oh my god, the struggle. So I'm gonna let that bake, and now I'm gonna show you guys just how I go in with like an actual powder bronzer to just kind of set. So I really like, if I'm doing a long wear makeup look, I like to set everything again, so just so it really pops and stands out. Let's just go in and now with my Mented bronzer. This is a Mented bronzer in the shade Yacht Life. I love their bronzers. If you guys have not tried the Mented bronzers and you are a woman of color, or if you're just looking for a really good bronzer and you're a little bit more on the tanner side, because I'm sure it'll work for somebody who's like fair, but definitely if you're a tan or a woman of color, this is like where it is at. Y'all need these Mented bronzers. And I'm just going to go ahead and bronze up. And I kind of like will wipe some of that underneath off as I'm bronzing, because yeah, that's how I get down. I'm going to go ahead and just brush off this powder that I have like so. And I'm going to go ahead and dust off the powder underneath my eye also. So I kind of like to just kind of push it. I like push it in. I usually will hold underneath just so it does not get all over my clothes. I don't know why I'm going as hard, because I have on a lighter color shirt, so I'll be fine. And you guys can just see it gives me that brightness that I want. Like if you want a nice brightness, I will say this Patrick Starrr is good. It might be competing with my Huda Beauty, and my Huda Beauty is like my baby. when it comes to under eye setting powder. But this Patrick Starrr is really good. I can't even front. Like, it's good. Favorite OG blushes, soft glam type of neutral look, because you really want to focus on like that wing liner and the red lip that I'm gonna put on. That is gonna be like more of our focal point. Makeup Forever Pro Fusion. This is like a super old highlighter. I had this for like quite some time. I'm pretty sure they still make it, but this is like, as you guys can see, this was like one of my one of my favorite highlighters. And I'm gonna use a Makeup Forever highlighting brush. I like to do the tip of my nose. I'm gonna do above my cheekbone, so right above the cheekbone, and we're gonna do our chin, and I like to do my forehead. So we're gonna go really pretty glowy. And sometimes I find when I do my makeup, like, I feel like for some reason sometimes my brows will disappear, so I am going to go back over my brows in a second. But until then, I'm just going to take my Smashbox lip liner and we're going to start aligning our lips. Zoom in so you guys can see. It looks like this. This is an Always Sharp lip liner, and we're just going to literally align our lips. The Always Red liquid lipstick. This is such a staple. It's such a sexy, pretty, true blue tone